Anywho, we are back on the Mana Symbol channels. We just got off of an awesome run with a Bant Kasmina Planeswalkers Super Friends deck. It's that was really wild in the beginning and real wild in the end, kind of. We are playing now a similar deck. So this is a Temur Kasmina Superwalk version with a little bit of Boom Bust. So we're playing Wrenn and Six, replacing Teferi Time Raveler, Lightning Bolt replacing Path to Exile. So mostly bad cards replacing good cards. We do get some Chandra, Torch of Defiance in here, which hopefully will be useful as a piece of removal, a powerful thing we could play on turn 2 with Arbor Elf, etc. So what we can do with this deck is get Kasmina Enigma Sage into play, plus her multiple times, eventually -8, cast Enter the Infinite, draw our whole deck, put one card on top, play Jace Wielder of Mysteries, mill the last card, draw, and win the game. Fun. However, other than that, we have a Planeswalker sort of mid-range deck. Wrenn and Six and Lightning Bolt function as our removal. We've got Arbor Elf, Utopia Sprawl to accelerate us up to Kasmina, Teferi, Master of Time, Chandra, Torch of Defiance, etc. But we also have some time warps here. Now, time warp is interesting in these decks because when you have Planeswalkers in play that are generating constant value, your time warp is able to do that on every turn without needing any extra mana. Tamiyo, Collector of Tales, gives us a way to pick up the time warp over and over and over again and try to sort of go semi-infinite on our turns. Kasmina gives Tamiyo a +2, which she does not normally have. So with Time Warp, Tamiyo, Kasmina, you can kind of do some cool looping stuff. Not as powerfully as the Bant version, because of Oath of Teferi with Teferi Master Time or Kasmina or Tamiyo or some or all of the above. But still interesting to look at. And then we've got Boom Bust in this deck. So this is some technology from Red-White Land Destruction Master Tom, not White. Is he Tom? Maybe he's not a Tom. Ice Nine, who you can find at Libor and Taxes on Twitter and at the Libor and Taxes Discord. So with Boom Bust, the interesting thing about this card is that if you use the Boom half, which says destroy target land you control and target land you don't control, if you target a fetch land of yours, hold priority and sacrifice it, you still get to kill your opponent's land, but you don't lose, essentially you don't lose the land that you had. Additionally, we can use the Bust half as a 6-mana Armageddon. So hopefully with a bunch of Planeswalkers and Mana Dorks in play, we can recover faster and or better than our opponent. Kasmina does give our Planeswalkers the ability to -8 search your library for an instant or sorcery card that shares a color with the Planeswalker, exile that card, shuffle, then play that card without paying its mana cost. In this case, the red card I put in for Chandra or Wrenn and Six to get is Obliterate. This is 8 mana, can't be countered, destroy all artifacts, creatures, and lands that can't be regenerated. So hopefully that leads to some game wins where we have a couple of Planeswalkers in play post-Obliterate. Generally speaking, we should also just be better because of Wrenn and Six at recovering post-Obliterate. Sideboard has sideboard cards. Let's go. Let's go. Man, these queue times are just nuts today. All right, this is infinitely more keepable than a similar hand would have been in the previous deck, so let's go. Although we're against Tron. So, I mean, it could not be Tron, but it's probably Tron, in which case this hand is going to be poor unless we pick up a Boom Bust right quick. Oh, yeah. All right. Huge trouble. Huge. So we kind of got one turn to draw Boom Bust here. No Cleansing Wildfires in my sideboard, but we do have D-Spheres, so... Yeah, that's not going to do it, huh? Or if they have the wrong payoff and we just rip a Time Walk, we could get there. Maybe. Not bloody likely. Where's this power plant coming in? Bonk. And death. Oh! Not yet. Alright. Alrighty. Okay. That is fine. That I can deal with. They're going to have the Ulamog next turn. That's going to be a whole thing. But until then, we're going to be alrighty. Urza's power play? I mean, it kind of was, right? Chandra. Alright. I'll keep the Teferi for now. Especially because Wrenn and Six plus Teferi, Master of Time, is going to be doing a whole synergy thing here. Ever had your Wormcoil engine phased out, nerd? Yeah, I bet you haven't. I'll bet you did. I bet you did. Nope. No touchy. No touchy. Earth's Tower, Ulamog. Do it. Do it. Put me out of my misery. Do it. Whoa. Ah. Oh, no, no. No. What? Oh, that's some nonsense. Jesus. Alright. This has not been my day. Yeah, no, sure. Put your Giganta in your hand. Yeah, whatever. I mean... Good lord. Alright. Well... I can play Chandra into Boom. Take them off their Tron. Chandra then dies. Maybe I'm just supposed to play Boom this turn. Just take a 6 here. All right. The last card they put in their hand was a power plant. So. Boink.
Boom, baby.
No land play. Interesting. Say what now? Why? Why? Come on. Oh my god. You don't even have green mana. You couldn't Sylvan Scrying. It had to be a mat. Rude. So incredibly rude. Oh no, yeah, no. Let's just draw Master of Time. That's fine. I mean, all right. For whatever that's worth. Yeah. Yep. Big ol' elk. Big ol' elk. Get out of here. Nope. Man, if I had a Tamiyo in play and they had all his dusted, it would have killed nothing. Unreal. Another worm coil. Good lord. Why are you playing the threat? Well, I mean, it doesn't matter what they had, actually. Oh. Yeah, we're just like I go like Tamiyo pick up Wrenn and Six, Wrenn and Six pick up a land, but we're just too far gone. That's just too many threats. Way too many threats. And Obliterate wasn't even out because Wormcoil Engine just puts the nerds back in. That said, let's cut these bolts, and then definitely want some number of Narset. Maybe cut. Oh, Chandra is not good here. Chandra might be worse than I thought it was going to be in this deck. We'll see. I'm not going to tell you all Roy told me so, but I am going to say that Roy did his job and questioned my Chandras. Oh, yeah. Of course. Why wouldn't I have the Into the Infinite in my opening hand? Turn to Chandra. It's not good in this matchup, but not bad. Oh, and I'm ult to 6, though. All right. That is a lot of mana. Maybe it'll be relevant. We'll see. Okay. Exile Wooded Foothills. Okay. So the mildly crappy thing is the way my mana is being produced. We have to pool a bunch of mana. Oh, actually, not that much. We have to pool a little bit of mana and then activate the Chandra. Mostly, so Arbor Elf is not a mana ability. For anyone who's curious, is why I'm bringing that up. So Arbor Elf is just not a mana ability. So what that means is, if you want to cast your Chandra spell with mana produced by Arbor Elf, you have to do it before you activate Chandra, because you can only activate mana abilities with Chandra's ability trying to resolve. It's not a big deal necessarily, but if you're not wary of it, could kick you in the teeth. So let's see what's up. Can I play everything like this? I can play everything except for Enter the Infinite and Obliterate. Damping Sphere. Am I putting 2 Damping Spheres into play this turn? I guess I am. I have to pay 3 for it. Of course. 4 for it. Okay. Maybe we just win with Chandra Ultimate this game. Let's see. Plus. It's going to take him a while to crank it. No, it's not. It's going to take him a while to blow it up on the right size. Alright. That's a card. So, tap this first. Tap it. Kasmina. So Kasmina for 3, then Teferi is 6. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opponent concedes. What? Why? Well, turn 2 Chandra for the win, Roy. I'm not saying, but I'm saying. I think Kasmina would have been worth it. I'm not sure. The problem is, like, so she lets Shauna. I'm altering the Chandra next turn. I don't know if Kasmina was worth it there at all. I think Teferi was just better because it rummages instead of scrying. But maybe, I don't know. It's hard. That's a really tricky one. The thing about the Kasmina is that my Chandra could go to 9 and then downtick for Obliterate or Boom. But that takes 2 more turns, so it's really not. Anyway. We done did it. Minus Chandra for 7 for 7/7 fractals. OP. Yo, you're right. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. I don't have a fetch land in this hand. It's not the greatest. It does have the Damping Sphere. I think I'm inclined to keep this. Opponent mulls to 5. Finally seeing them play Tron like they're a Tron player. No 7 keeps. So best possible draw is Sprawl or Elf. Come on, baby. Don't do me like this. The tier 2 draw is Fetch Land. The tier 7 draw was a Wrenn and Six. Cool, cool. Love that. No. Ah, why? Every time I want a free sandwich. Oh, okay, we got the fetch. Yeah, at least I have the D-Sphere, but like I feel like they're just gonna be like, lol, have the out, no problem. Yeah. Nature's Claim? Oh, okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. So this turn I can play Kasmina. Oh, I'm playing Narset. I'm definitely playing Narset. Yep. Narset seems alright. She sure does. Sprawl? Yeah, sure. It's like, it's not great, but it's fine. Yeah, exactly. That's the point, JK Torborg, is it's like it's not like it's crazy good, but it's pretty good. Like look how much it's slowing them down. I guess we'll do our set first. Yeah. Boom bust. Thank you. So now we go Teferi Green, Sprawl, spell number 1. Then we play Wrenn and Six. Then we pick up the fetch land. That's it for this turn. I think if we survive one more turn, we're golden. Hello, Dragon James 4. How are you doing? How you doing? And drop. And I could also just bust next turn. And I could tell you guys. Well, maybe I don't need to. I'm going to tell you. It's true. It's true. Okay, now they get the... Now they get the Blast Zone? What's up, Donk Smith? You donking people? Just relearning MTG. Oh, well, welcome. This may not be the best typical example of what Magic usually looks like, but yo, you donking? Yo. There's no tronking how he's donking. How you wearing? I'm wearing like a baron. What? Oh, sure. Upkeep. Chromatic Star. Continue. Not really sure what just happened there, but I'm okay with it. All right, let's do it again. Come on now, let's do it again. think we're just gonna bust. No! No! You needed to let me put it on the stack for the screenshot! Oh! 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 The mana was in my pool! The mana was in my pool! We were busting. Oh. No busting allowed. Womp womp. All right, we're going round 2. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the queue times. This is crazy. I've never seen it like this. We're I'm thinking some Jeskai nonsense, maybe? Oh, this is the best hand we've had. Okay, so this is turn two bust. Yeah. But we need to do it in a particular way. So use the What's the right way to do this? We just have to play the sprawl on 1 if I want to play the bust on 2, but that's okay. So what we're going to do is we play Forest Sprawl, red-green. Turn 2, we play the Misty Rainforest, target the boom bust, sack it, play the Arbor Elf, and then turn 3, we play Wrenn and Six plus Kasmina. In theory. The thing I'm most concerned about is them leading on a fetch land if they are on some kind of Jeskai control deck or something, but I'm not going to worry about it. If they do, we just play Wrenn and Six. It's fine. No, I can't do it leading on the elf, and the reason why is my forest won't be able to tap for red. And the other card in my hand is the fetch land that I need to... God bless it. I really was not... I was hoping this was not going to happen. Yeah. It just doesn't work, JK Torborg. I can explain in full detail, but No, there's two Stomping Grounds. The Stomping Grounds is not the problem. The problem is then I'm using the fetch in my hand that I need for the Boom Bust play. You see? Maybe you see. I think you see. Maybe UCLA. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Please no Spell Snare. I mean, it's not the end of the world for me if they have it, but I would prefer that they didn't. Can we bust next turn? We could. I'm not doing it, but we could. There's certainly a bunch of decks that are heavily black-based in Modern right now, Dragon James. I don't think there's any particularly competitive mono-black decks, but there are decks that are heavily black that you could be playing. Yeah, it might be, JK. It might be. We'll see. No! Come on! Force into Bolt? Yikes. Well, hopefully we just bust one of the lands here. Yeah. I mean, I'm certainly going to take a shot. I mean, what are you going to do, right? They had good stuff to do. So we're going to boom. So you have to hold priority to do this, FYI. So don't goof that up. I think rather than playing Kasmina or Chandra, this is a fine play here. Because it just pressures them to use some counter magic. Yeah, they didn't have anything. And they didn't have an opt. Nice. So let's play Kasmina first. Less likely to eat counter magic. But if they have it, they'll probably spew. No, left 1 mana up. I don't think that they have anything here. What did they exile? Snapcaster. Okay, so they're light on resources now. Just got to keep hitting them hard. That hits hard. That hits quite hard. Yeah, I suppose so, JK. I don't know. If I did not fight full counter everything blue decks, I'd be okay with the color. Yeah, I mean, that's just the group of people you're playing with. That is what blue lends itself to mostly, but in Modern, those kind of cards are not actually all that good a lot of the time. So the blue decks have to actually use blue for things like enabling combos or enabling aggressive strategies. They do not have a counter, Wild. Okay, then. Okay, then. I can almost go Chandra into Teferi. Do I want that? Not particularly. Maybe I do. Oh, I could play it this turn if I resolve it to Teferi. Although I have to discard my Chandra. So, no, I don't want that. No, you can't play Drago in Modern and expect to win too much. It's Ain't gonna do it, friend. Teferi gets 2 Scry 2s a cycle right now, which is kind of hot. I can also put a Fractal into play at instant speed on my opponent's turn. Kind of love that. Kind of love that. Enter the Infinite. On the bottom, please. Don't particularly want to draw that at the moment. Yeah, the playable ones are not super powerful. Like Archmage's Charm is clunky, Cryptic Command is clunky. They both get completely crushed by Veil of Summer. Shock, and they're creating a treasure. Okay. Hopefully they don't breach Emrakul here. I can phase it out to stop it from attacking me, but yikes. Yeah, also looking for how the players who are good at control lost while playing is a really, really good way to do it. I think Cryptic bouncing Teferi is fine. Cryptic bouncing Kasmina. Okay, interesting choice. It's a new one. Yeah, it will forget the exile trigger, correct. But it won't be able to attack me on the one turn, which is kind of what I need, right? And I have Teferi enough loyalty now that I could do it twice if I needed to. Again, it's not exciting, but I mean, it's better than losing. I can enter the infinite on my opponent's turn. That's really funny. I could also time warp on their turn. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. I want the land? I'm probably going to end up searching my library anyway. So this looks great. Okay. Should I -8 the Teferi here, or should I just scry again? So loyalty is the type of counters that planeswalkers have. They have abilities that increase their loyalty, and they have abilities that reduce their loyalty. And when you deal damage to a planeswalker, it removes. Oh no! Shoot! It removes loyalty instead of doing other things. This is fine because they were going to counter the infinite, enter the infinite, or whatever I got with Teferi anyway. So this is not really a big problem. I mean, it's a huge pain in the butt. Like they're just being gigantic pains right now, but it's fine. How does busting make me feel? Good? Pretty good. Can I play Chandra into bust? I can't. Or into boom. Not quite. Yeah, exactly. It's very much like your planeswalkers have a light total. If I could get a second planeswalker in this turn, it would be a big deal. Red. Okay, so I can go Chandra into Teferi. So that's what I'm doing. And then if I make it to the next turn, we're in a totally different spot. It's time to speed things up. Let's scry. Boom. Yeah, I'll keep that, I guess. Scry. Yeah. We still have Teferi ready for potential spaghetti monster, although hopefully I don't have to do that because it's going to make winning the game very difficult after that point. 3 cards in hand. Charm. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Okay, that looks really good for us. If they attack with Snapcaster, by the way, I can -1 Teferi and put a Fractal in the way. Which may be what I do. I could also -4 it, because then the Fractal is bigger than a Bolt. Yeah, okay. Whee! One flashy boy. Hello, my friend. I'm here for you. Archmage's Charm again? I'm actually really okay with that. Yeah, sure. You got it. So they booked my Chandra here. Kind of sucks, but now we're just going to destroy all the lands and then put a 5/5 Fractal into play and. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Scry 2. Put that on top. 5/5. Scry 2. Or sorry, Scry 1. Add 2 loyalty. First we go and bust like a bubble. Chandra into Teferi, now you know you in trouble. Yeah! Oh my god. Alright. So that was great. People trying to Archmage Charm my Fractals has not been working out for them. Let me back in 1 second. We'll figure out the rest of the sideboarding. Well, thanks, Grilled Cheese MTG. Alright, so cut the bolts, bring in the Veils and Mystical Dispute and Narsets. I think that's pretty good. Chandra is fine, but not great. Since it's a counter-based control deck, maybe we can cut these guys? Because Obliterate or Time Warps should be good enough to win the game, I think. Oh, we're on 61 cards. That's right. Keep these, cut 1. Narset. Veil. Narset. Veil. Narset. Sure. Alright. Alright. Hand is not great. It's got a ton of mana. So I am going to keep this, especially on the draw. We can draw more action. Quite easily here. We can... That's a turn to Chandra. That's a turn to Chandra. Man. I'm not tossing that one. Nope. Spidey sense is telling me there might be blood moons in my future. Oh, okay. What the hell corset was this in? M13, goodness gracious. Okay. So I kind of need to get a breeding pool this turn, but I have a second Utopia Sprawl if I get in trouble. So it's not too big of a deal. Do it. Oh, they're doing it. Okay. Nope, they're not doing it. Okay then. Remand or Mana Leak? What do you got? Sure. Hold on now, I'm going to do it again. Ah, sure. It's fine. Veil. I mean, if I get more mana going, it's going to be a time. Um, yeah. No playing around anything here, really. Yeah, like, shit. Chandra down! Chandra down! So I really do not want to put the Sprawl on that forest. Good. Now I don't have to. Can put it on this forest. I'll just poison him with this. Take it, Krunk. Feel the power. Apparently my land's name is Kronk, which I am very much okay with. 3. Kasmina. Enigma Sage. Cryptic Command. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's okay, we'll go to game 3, we'll draw some veils there. It'll be great. There's the Jeskai. Okay. Exactly, JK. Exactly. Playing Time Warp in this deck is like, it's not really something you want to do unless you have something else in play. Which we didn't, so. All right. We have enough mana. If they leave this Arbor Elf in play, I'm going to Obliterate. You fool. I don't actually have a plan here, but I'm assuming we do better after this than they do. Depends on the deck, Dragon James. That number could be as low as 17. Could be as high as 31. Opponent grabs Cryptic Command. They're gonna bounce one of their lands. You lost a Snapcaster to bounce a land. I guess that's fair. Yeah, all right. Good play. Oh wait, Gus would have been pretty rough. All right, they did get to hold on to a land, so they're definitely ahead on the rebuilding. I mean, all we got to do is find a Wrenn and Six, right? Well, Grandpa Fay. No. What are you doing? Foretold. Oh no, they're playing Behold the Multiverse. Oh no. All right, I need one more land so I can play Boom. But they have enough mana now to counter it. Plus they've got the Behold the Multiverse. That's unfortunate. Yeah, they had to play. They had to play. Good for them. We needed to try to cheese a win there, and we didn't get it. It's just very far behind in terms of most axes of the game, so I don't feel bad about my choice. Plus, it was a romp. 4 minutes. What the flip? Yeah. All right. Yeah, just dead. Cool. I mean, I definitely don't think it wasn't. I think it definitely was the correct move to cast the Obliterate. I guess potentially the only better thing would be maybe to cast the Boom Bust. Maybe it would have worked out better. Maybe. But I don't actually think so. Let's get the other Narset in here on the play. And maybe... Kind of Master of Time? Yeah, Master of Time dumps other Master of Times, so drawing redundant ones is not so bad. It gives me now. Yeah, alright. I mean, yeah, it could have worked out really well for us. It didn't. It's fine. Hand is very good. Very, very good. Oh my god. Hand is fire. We have Wrenn and Six or Boom Bust with Mystical Dispute back up next turn. That's pretty nuts. Unless they kill my Arbor Elf, but then they have to force, so. Okie dokie. Looking good. Oh, it's time to bust like a bubble. I mean, boom. Oh, no! Ah! I had to play it without cracking if I wanted to make that play. That's fine. We'll be okay. I was really, really... damn it. That would have been so good. It would have been insane to do what I had to do there. I don't think it would be correct to do what I had to do to get that to resolve. So, which is pass priority and just let them let it resolve and kill my fetch. We'll be okay here. But sometimes those tiny rules interact. No. They don't have multiple spell snares, do they? You gotta be kidding me. Spell Pierce? Opt. Okay. It's fine. This is fine. It's like, Jesus. Calm the flip down. Well, that was unexpected. Yep. I mean, I can't stop it. Opponent over there drawing the nuts. Yikes. All right. I've got a Planeswalker that draws me a card per turn. Do you accept? They do. Very well. Well, that draw was not good. Maybe it'll be okay. Okay. They don't like petty theft, do they? But I can't counter the bolt if they have one. Crap. I have to counter this. Oh. No bolt, please. I mean, not no bolt. No cryptic? I guess if they cryptic. No force, please? Jesus. Although if they go force now and bolt on their turn, they're going to go down a lot of cards. So maybe we'll be okay. They're trying over there. Scrapping it out. Good draw. Not a bad draw. We milled the Enter the Infinite. Thank God. I hate it when I draw that thing. Arbor Elf. No, this means Wrenn and Six is now leakable. But if they're leaking the Wrenn and Six, I'm not super upset. Oh, please don't you dare Cryptic counterbounce. I'm going to be so ticked because I have 2 or 3 Veil of Summers in right now. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Just... It's fine. We're going to be fine. I actually could Obliterate again. I don't think I'm going to. I want to wear their resources down a bit more, but maybe stockpile some. That's a tremendously good draw. Would have been a little better last turn, but I'll take it. Ooh. I can pay for Mana Leak, and I can play the Veil again against Revand. Got him. Got him. Okay. I'm leaving my elves back in case they have a Snappy. Yeah, we're gonna Obliterate basically 10 out of 10. I mean, maybe if they have Mind Sculptor. Literally only Mind Sculptor would change my plan here. Second Sinkhole? Can't be a second Sinkhole. It is. Oh my god. No. Who plays 2 Sinkholes? Oh my god. Brutal. Wow. I guess. Jesus. I thought about it, Jackie. I didn't do it in this build. They have Cryptic in hand? Is the last card freaking Cryptic command? Good. At least it wasn't. Like one, okay. It's actually pretty good right now because I have 2 elves. No. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dorks, away! Everyone, look how clean this board is. Ooh, so clean. No access to blue mana? No, I must have at least one. No, I lost 2 islands. Did I lose both breeding pools? I think I did. Oh, thank God. That's a really good draw. Good lord. All right. Let's fix this right now. Oh, nope, no need. Did I had 1 mountain left. Nice, clean win.
It's all over, people. We don't have a prayer. Ah!
Shatoon. That's unkeepable, that's fine. Put it on Luris. Likely to die here. That's okay. His hand is not good, but I'm gonna keep it. It's actually pretty okay. Not excited to get Thought Seized, but yeah, it actually queued quickly. What's happening? Okay, so instead of anything else, let me just go Shock. Tell this guy to get the flip out. Next turn I can go fetch Breeding Pool, Bolt again, assuming they have a second threat, which I think they will. And then we'll just, yeah. Oh no, I can play the Sprawl on the Tap Forest. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Here's the part where my opponent goes blue. What in the hell? Okay, we're not snapping off this Bolt, and the reason is I'm concerned about them trying to push the Soulscar out of range. Well, they only have mana for 1 spell now, and if they have Mutagenic Growth, they'll have to spew it. Yeah, no, it's better to do it now. Then a flashback Levitar? Okay. I will take that trade. Not the best, but I'll take it. Light up. Woof. Oh, although, no lands. Hopefully they don't have one. They do not. Good, good. Master of Time. So I can only play one of these Planeswalkers. If I play Kasmina, it's definitely dead. If I play Wrenn and Six, equally dead, but I got a card. Yeah, Teferi's a nice pickup, but I fear it does not do enough. think it's Wrenn and Six, fetch breeding pool, replay the fetch. Loot and phase out. Well, I mean, we can, but there's a lightning bolt sitting right there that's going to kill the Teferi if I do that. Playing like they don't have another creature? I don't know if that's true. I think the light up the stage was looking for lands. Maybe Kasmina plus as a buffer for my other planeswalkers. Because they have to bolt plus attack it. Because they were expecting light up to replace the land, I guess. Maybe their hand was just generally weak. Seems like it is. I mean, the light up is really hot right now. I suppose the advantage to throwing my Teferi under the bus here, though, is that they'll... I mean, basically, no matter what I do, if they don't draw a land, they're stuck between killing my Planeswalker or losing that light up the stage that's currently in exile. So I'm going to go down the Wrenn and Six line because setting up more mana is kind of where I want to be. Is that true? If I go Kasmina plus she's on 4, they have to use the bolt and the attack to kill her. But that means they're not hitting me. They lose the light up the stage. All right. But I want to be able to hit my land drop next turn. That's my biggest concern. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. Just taking a line here. If they just peel a land, yeah, we're in trouble no matter what. In trouble, but like bad for us. Now they can do whatever they want. Bolt me, cast light up the stage. Although I guess this means they're not going to be able to kill the Wrenn and Six. That's pretty good. Unless they rip mutagenic. No, just lands. They can't play both. Could put Wrenn and Six to 1. Yeah, they're probably attacking me. See if we can find another bolt, I guess. Nope. All right, let's find out if they know how Teferi phase out works. They'll play the Canyon. Not super likely I die here, although that's the right way to start it. 2 cards in hand. Crash through. Yikes. Not that the trample's relevant, it's just the spell cast plus drawing a card, because that could get them to Lavadart or Mutagenic Growth or... Dart. Is Dart lethal? 7 plus 3. No, not quite. Wait, it could have been. I think they could have killed... Oh, they killed the Teferi. Shit. Okay. Draw Time Warp? We have an out. Bam. Right now. Right there. I mean, it's not, we're not out yet. We're not out yet. So anyone who's getting too excited, don't get too excited. But It's so bad. Could put a bunch of blockers down. I'm at 3. Maybe they don't specifically draw bolts, etc. Yeah, we can make a bunch of thick fractals. That's going to be the plan. A 1/1 is not useful. I mean, I guess it makes them Lavatar or something, but Tamiyo picks up the Time Warp or Bolt. Bolt more likely if I survive. So let's go make a 6/6. Sorry, Wrenn and Six. You do not get to fly today. Well, you do, but off into the ether. And a 3/3. I guess I could have gone the other direction, like pinged off the the Monastery Sphere, but I'm not sure about that. The 6/6 part was definitely the right play. I could have killed one of the. Oh my god, terrifying. Oh yeah, you're right, Roy. That would be only correct if I also downticked the first Wrenn and Six. Yeah. I got it. Oh my god. All right, so we're currently taking 1. No. I think we're dead because the Lavadart shrinks the creature. Plus grows. Well, maybe they'll screw up their math. Oh. Please play a creature. Thank God. And now fail to attack. Do it. Damn it. All right. If they read this right, I'm dead. So they Lavadart the 3/3 fractal. So Spear becomes 5/6 with trample. Fractals 2/2, and they hit me for exact. Going upstairs? Oh, that's also good enough, right? Yeah, it's also just good enough. Very, very close. Very, very close. That's a pretty cool interaction, JK. That's worth looking into, maybe. I don't think any of the land destruction is particularly worthwhile here. Maybe I can keep the Obliterate, because the Damping Spheres are pretty bad. Maybe keep the Teferi. Yeah. The Damping Spheres tricked me into keeping hands I shouldn't be keeping. How good is Narset? Terrible. Mostly the fact that she doesn't interact on the board in any way. I mean, I guess she blocks both Manamorphose and the Crash Through draws, but like I cannot imagine that's a good idea. I don't think so. Well, the thing about Obliterate is, like, if I have a Planeswalker or two and I get to it just randomly, like, it does kind of lock them out, right? I think I'm keeping this hand. It's not great, but the double removal just makes me think we can get there. And once we get to Teferi, we just dump the Enter until later. Hopefully Tamiyo picks up the pieces, like the average white band. Do 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 babe do 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 do. Plan on exiting the infinite? You heard it. You heard it. You heard it here, dog. Okay. I need both of these to get blue, though. Maybe I've kind of shanked my mana here. Well, it also just pushes you into less colors here, right? So I think there's definitely some value to it. Oh my god. Why is this a thing that's... I am so freaking sick of this stupid card, man. Going back to playing Etron where I can Chalice in peace. I guess I could go bolt this now. I should have done it in response to the mutagenic. If they have another spell, I'm going to get pantsed. But they shouldn't. No, they have mana now. Shh. All right, I got to take whatever I take this turn. I should have done it in response to the Manamorpho, or in response to the mutagenic. I was just tilted. My bad. My bad, y'all. I'm, bad play. Bad player is bad. On the plus side, Weather the Storm could come back against this kind of crap. What nonsense. Complete nonsense. They had another one? Oh my god. Unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Well, they're about to draw a bunch of cards, so I gotta kill this now. Jesus. If I die to a bolt here, I'm gonna be more salty than I already am. Live in the salt. Jeez. No, of course. Why wouldn't they have the haste creature with prowess now? No. Like, what? I think this deck is largely unbeatable for this archetype, for these archetypes, but all right, moving on. On the draw, I'll keep the sketchy hand. Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll never not draw lands again. Apologies, opponent. Oh no. At least we're against Tron. Although they didn't mull too much, so we'll see. Don't dismember me, friend. Don't do it. Nobody likes a dismemberment. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not great, but it's not too bad. Jeez, that could have been way worse. Oh, wild. It's been a minute since I've seen the worst. No. Ah. It's fine as long as they never destroy my Wrenn and Six. Yep. Not tempting fate by saying that at all. Okay. So we have stuff to start playing next turn. Just they couldn't thirst for knowledge there. Oh no. Wow. That's so obnoxious. Oh, look at him, Cody. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yep. I think we're playing Chandra this turn. Because Chandra gives me mana. Fun fact, I got the "Oh Come On" from Rob. That's his go-to of exasperation. Yeah, I think we go Chandra then Teferi. Oh, because Chandra could give me the time warp next turn. Hit my opponent with an extra Wrenn and Six. Cool. Alright, that's turn. Does it still say? Yep. Stupid bug. Wait, what? What are you doing? You already have the coding. Spyglass. Okay. Well, that was unexpected. But now I can kill your Karn. Oh, they see my hand. Uh-oh. Yeah, Chris too, right? He definitely had a different line, but everyone's got their own way of tilting. So they have a mostly useless liquid metal coating in their hand? Say it's of limited use. That's my go-to. Names Wrenn and Six. Okay, so they know what's up. But this doesn't actually stop me too badly. They could have named Misty Rainforest there. I think that would have been the next level play, actually. Doesn't casting... Oh, because they're going to... Shit. They have counter magic. This is bad. This is very bad. They're going to start Stone Raining me next turn. That's a very, very good play from them. Stupid Chalice. It's not supposed to be that good against me, but there it is. They had the Dismember right afterwards. All right. No need to piss and moan about that crap. So what is their counter here? It's Condescend, right? If I plus Chandra for mana, they can't snipe my Time Walk. So let's work off of that hypothesis. Because if it's true, we can do stuff. And if it's not, it's not going to matter anyway. Interesting if true. I wasn't ready for that. Okay. Time to get wrecked, I guess. What an incredible play from them to just go for the Spyglass instead of anything else and just really shut me down beautifully with it. That is wild. I guess their plan is to coding my Chandra? Or just hope that I don't know? They're not going to Stone Rain me. They can't get me off double blue. Unless they think they can. They did not play land. Uh-oh. Yeah. Please no main deck Sundering Titan in your hand. Okay, it doesn't look like it, but... The thinking player's Tron, huh? Alright. Definitely seems like it could be good right now with the chalices in it. Got game against control, got game against the prowess decks, etc. Okay. I see. That's a very interesting play. Oh, and they can shut it down too? They can shut down a land. But then they... Whatever. I'm not gonna... I can't read too far into this because it's just gonna make me go loopy. Oh my god! Oh my god, that's insane. That's insane! That's insane. That's not okay. Uh-huh. Oh, really? Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. Jesus. Brutal. And I can't kill it because there's a stupid chalice. Goddamn. That, I don't know. Well, I guess we're time warping, and then we'll see where we end up. Yep. I guess I could plus the Chandra, see if I just draw a time warp or like a Tamiyo, although it's not useful. Yeah, I don't have another way to get red mana. No, we just time warp here. Although dealing 2 damage to them is maybe valuable if I end up getting the Chandra ultimate. Great. See you, buddy. Hit the land, okay. Damn. If it wasn't for their Karn, we'd be an okay spot here. Backup shot. Nope. Master of Time it is. Jesus, what a play! And now they can get the Stuttering Titan, right? Pretty sure. Can take him off Tron though. That's an interesting draw. Last one they played was the Mine. Yeah. Okay. Ha! They called it a Mine. Mine. Okay. The phase out on Teferi could be relevant again if they want to attack with the codinged card, or the Karn Plus card. They're not going to feel super confident to just like go after my mana, so we'll see what's up. Oh no. Thirst for knowledge into the mine again, huh? We're somewhere. We're in a prison of my opponent's construction. To what extent that is going to devastate us, we shall see. Realistically, they don't have the option of Spyglass Attack again. In fact, if they do it, it's going to be really good for us. Obliterate could be an out, but the problem with the Obliterate is just casting it. I just can't cast it right now. Yeah, okay, so they're stone raining me. That's not surprising. So I'm kind of on draw, Time Warp, or bust here. Luckily, Teferi, Master of Time, helps us out. Okay, that's a good draw. Not a great draw, but a good draw. So if I play Kasmina, Teferi can go +2, +2, +2. But if I put him to 6 now, put them to 8 on their turn, 8 on my turn. Yeah. With Teferi, yeah. Or 6/6 and keep the Teferi, right? Yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of ways this goes really well for me, but the problem is trying to figure out which one to take. We can plus Chandra first, I think. Realistically, I don't think there's any reason not to. We could plus Chandra for mana to play Kasmina and boom. And then hope the fractals can close the game out. I don't want to tip my hand about the fractals because... So we'll plus Chandra for damage. I don't think there's anything. Okay, we hit the land. Perfect. Then we play Kasmina. No. Then, well, I should have done this Teferi first. Oh, it's fine. No. It's fine. There's a Kasmina. Plus the Scry. Bottom that. I can't cast that next turn. Maybe I can, but I'm not going to worry about it. Scry. Pass the turn. That I want. Okay. Pass the turn. Maybe the fractals close it out. It's looking pretty good, but if they see it, we'll get crushed pretty hard. There's really not much they can do about it. I mean, they can just go get the bridge with Karn, obviously, but yeah, they could bridge, but they need to see my line. They could also have another dismember, but they needed to know that they would want it. There's an infinite number of ways they have an out here, but this is a pretty cool game. It's a very cool game. Opponent is very, very slick with Blutron. They've done a lot of interesting stuff. They need to deal with the Chandra, and they kind of need to deal with the Teferi, and they kind of need to deal with the Kasmina. So we'll see. A bunch of ways this goes real well for us. And a couple it doesn't. What are you getting? They have 6 mana. You get Worm Coil. Walking Ballista. Alright. Pretty good. It's only a 3/3. It's not too big. Let's see what they choose to do with it. They need to ping my Chandra before I get to my main phase. What happens if I just put like a 6/6 or 7/7 into play right now? How does that go? Because they can't remove the Chandra. Chandra removes the Ballista, and then I just need to do 1 more damage, but I can't do it. Putting in a 6/6 threatens them in 2 different ways like that. They still have the Karn that can turn off one of my Planeswalkers for my turn. So I guess they're going to turn off the Chandra. So if they're going to turn off the Chandra with the Karn, let's make a... If I plus Teferi up to 9, make a 3/3 with Teferi and bust. Well, they're going to turn off my Chandra, I think, Damon. But I think making the 3/3 is probably correct. Kind of want to make a 5/5 to attack the Karn. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I don't know if this is perfect, but we'll see. Kasmina plus Teferi Master of Time is pretty impressive, I have to say. I'm really blown away. They're going to kill the Teferi and have a 1/1 Ballista. Okay, that's fine. I'm not thrilled with it, but it's fine. Yeah. Ping me? That's terrifying. Okay. Oh, I'm probably about to fetch. I'm definitely about to fetch. I can't bust right now. I could boom or I can play Teferi. Both are really good. Boom takes them off of their island. I cannot bust. I'm 1 mana short. That was not an option. I could boom the fetch. Wrenn and Six is off, so it doesn't do anything for me. I'm really tempted to take them off the power plant. But I think playing Teferi is the much more powerful play. Yeah, keep that. Okay. Putting them in a rock and a hard place over and over and over and over again. Let's see if they've run out of answers yet. It's been a hell of a grid match though. And it's only game 1. This is some good stuff. It's good TV. High tension. Oh, the Gaim. That was one of the first. Phase out Ballista, attack Karn would have been worth it. So Bison. In order for me to do that, I needed a Teferi to be alive. So I guess I should have made a 4/4 fractal, but then the fractal's not big enough to kill Karn. I could have made a 3/3 fractal, which is really not big enough to kill Karn, but 3/3, I think 3/3 and 5/5 were two of the most correct sizes. Maybe 3/3 was better, because that gives me the option to try to phase it out. They ping the Teferi down in response. Chandra's still off. We largely end up in the same spot, except they still have a Ballista there. So I'm not sure. Okay. Where's that going? Okay. So I have two options: phase it out or put in a fractal to block it. Phasing it out means I get to activate my Wrenn and Six next turn, which is not a gigantic deal, but there is a Kasmina in play. If they have a Dismember and I put it into block, I basically get nothing out of this exchange. So I think I'm going to phase it out. It's not perfect, but their the coding has to keep doing Chandra. Karn's kind of tied up. I don't really think I have infinite time to waffle here, so I'm just going to phase it out and see what happens. I think this has a lot of upsides. Let's find out. They end their turn. Okay. Forest on top, happy with that. Let's go. They're going to coding my Chandra on upkeep. Yeah. Did they even active? Oh, they did activate their Karn. The Karn plus was how they attacked. First things first, let's try to find a Time Warp, because that ends the game pretty quickly. Although they have tons of mana, so. I can ping with Wrenn and Six if this fractal connects. So let's do that, or try to at least. If that happens, their House of Cards falls over. Dismember. Good. Okay. I think we're gonna bust this turn. Assuming there's a land for this guy. There's no land for that. Shit. I needed that. If I don't use this turn, I can't use it at all. So let's just go ahead and minus. Yeah. -6. That's a big condescend. Okay. Can't beat that. Nope. I was going to return its Stomping Grounds, I think, because then I could cast the Boom. That's unfortunate timing. Maybe not next turn, though. Okay. Back to you, opponent. Kasmina on 8. There is a Time Warp in my deck. There is. Yeah. Oh shit, Tron. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, yeah, that is what it is, right? There's nothing for me to draw to. Fractal gets exiled, and they have Chalice. All right, fantastic game. I mean, it really was. I can't be upset about that one. It hurts, but they played it fantastically. No reason to be upset there. Okay. Yeah, Ugin's pretty good. So Dispute is okay. The bolts are terrible. Probably want the Damping Spheres. They're not, like, great, but they're pretty okay. And then I don't think I want Veil. Maybe I do. Yeah, you definitely want Veil here. I mean, it's more that they kind of, I think they mised that mine, right? I mean, they dug deep enough. They deserved to hit it, and it's a shame because they countered my Wrenn and Six that was going to pick up the Stomping Grounds, which was going to let me boom their power plant. So, I mean, it all just ever so slightly shook out in their favor. Narset's actually something you really want because they have Thirst for Knowledge and they got a bunch of stuff that draws. Although Veil against the Chalice deck is maybe no good. Yeah, that's okay. And then cut one. Maybe Chandra's okay. She was doing good work. She just got shut out. Maybe we board out the combo and we just keep Obliterate as our top end. We just go kind of Planeswalker tribal here with Fractals. I think this could work. That was an amazing game on multiple axes. I mean, this whole day of playing these decks has been really cool. So. Turn 2 Wrenn and Six, but no fetch land. But turn 2 Kasmina into Wrenn and Six. All right, I'm gonna keep this. It's not perfect, but it's got some high voltage rock and roll. Opponent rolls a 6. All right, that's it. That's all we get. No map. Okay. Till opponent GQs me? Don't you speak that evil on me. Do I want that? I do want it, but like, can I afford to keep it? Lose all my momentum. I think we're going for a different direction with this hand. So maybe that will end up being the worst decisions I've ever made. I do that a lot. Bottoming the Damping Sphere is a very, very risky play, but if they have Mana Leak, etc., then it doesn't work out. Okay, I mean, if I was going to get paid off for the decision I made in any way, that would be it. If they have Mana Leak here, I can't beat it. But if they have Remand and they think I don't have the land for this Wrenn and Six, then this is the right way to sequence this. If they have Condescend, I can pay for it. No. I'm not walking into all their counter magic that way. That literally, I think that would be the worst possible play out of this hand. Not to criticize, but like, if they have Remand, I beat that. If they have Condescend, I beat that. The only thing I wouldn't beat is Mana Leak, which they traditionally do not play. Yeah. And if they're not using their mana on stuff like that, then they're kind of they're not making any forward progress. Because like they didn't Condescend, they didn't get to Scry, they didn't Remand, they didn't get to draw a card. So kind of getting them coming and going. That's a card. It's on top. So if I keep a fetch on top, I could scry my Wrenn and Six, but it's not really all that useful, so I'm not going to do that. If I play this way, if they do anything to the Sprawl, I can still play the Chandra. Let's go blue. Or red. I think we go red so that I can keep with the Stomping Grounds when I play Chandra now, or I just play Time Warp. Am I still playing around Condescend? I think I am. Okay, so can't beat Remand, can beat Condescend. Hopefully they don't just go like Tron Ugin this turn. Although if that's what they have, then okay. That's fine. So my Wrenn and Six line earlier may have been correct. We'll never know. Whew. Second tower. Love to see it. Okay. If they don't know how Kasmina works, yeah, we'll see. Although she only gets me a Time Warp right now, so not the best. Should have brought in the Veils, I guess. I don't know if they can cut the Chalices, but yep, I sure can. Oops. You better have a counter opponent. They did not. Okay. Did we did it? It's looking damn good. They may have Condescend? Yeah, I just have to play around it, right? Whatever. So we're stacking up the extra turns now. So I have an extra turn right now. I scried before, and I want that card, unfortunately. Right now I can kind of waste this turn. Mostly the problem right now is I'm just worried about time. JK Torbor. The card I kept on top was Tamiyo. I don't want to lose that. I'll scry. Leave it there. Play Kasmina. I have no room for optimization right now. Unfortunately, I'm annoyed with myself. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. Add mana. Temur. Okay, I think they're just making me play it out, unfortunately, which is a bit of a sad, but I mean, they have every right. No, I don't want to bottom lands. I realized it as soon as I did it. I just don't have any. Now that I've realized that my opponent has essentially conceded, but they're not actually conceding, then I just have the problem of I need to try to get through the game without wasting as much time as possible. So, well, I'm trying to. Obviously, it's not. It's essentially over now because of this. Yep. I mean, I have infinite turns, right? The problem is just the time. Yes, these are speed holes. These are speed holes. I can't believe after that game 1, this is what my opponent's doing, but I guess anyone could be this kind of player. Didn't just concede to any of this. Alright, got him. Now I have to win. We have to win game 3 in 4.5 minutes. Such is life. This is time for the action magic. Action magic. So what happens if I board my Veils back in? We just get crushed? I didn't do it, but I don't feel good about it. Maybe I'm just supposed to cut some of the acceleration. Seems insane. But yeah. Okay. Good enough. This game is speed magic. We're here for speed. Do you want to know my opinion, JK Torborg? I think you should buy this deck. I'm just quoting The Simpsons. You should. It's a cool deck. But I'm just quoting The Simpsons. I actually had the idea at one point that I would put up splits and play mono red and just put like game 1 And then like crap tier game 2 as like all the split names. Oh no. You wouldn't. They did. Of course they did. And like lol punt area, and just like make up a bunch of like really random split names and speed run a league of Magic Online. Two Damping Spheres. If they just card in this turn, I'm gonna be really sad. But assuming they don't have that. The Damping Spheres also make... Shit, come on. They had 4 lands and a card out of their 5 card mull. Like, I mean, obviously they've drawn cards in the meantime, but what's up, Danny Zip? Jeez. Brutality. Sucks to be me. I know. Tamiyo. What do I want to draw with her? They have a Time Warp. Kasmina? Yeah, let's do that. Heh! There's my Obliterate in the graveyard. Not where I need it. Although I don't really need it against the cards. But now you can't play the Liquid Metal Coating opponent. Now you can't play the Liquid Metal Coating. This is really good for me. It's really, really good for me. I'ma just be over here drawing some cards. Oh, thank you. Damping Sphere has other text. You fool! That's a really good draw. Pick it up now, I guess. I have 4 mana, so if I wanted to sack my Tamiyo to Boom Bust here, I could. Let's just call Boom. Let's hit another one. Let's just hit another one. Ah, damn it. Okay. So this turn they can play their Liquid Metal. Let's see what they do with it. Okay. Ballista again? Sorceress Spyglass. Yikes. God, I hate that card. So they really, really heavily diffused us in game 1. They can still play the Liquid Metal Coating, so they get both my Planeswalkers shut down here. Oof, that sucks. God, that's so bad. Well, yep. I mean, if I can get a 1/1 into play, I can beat this, but... Okay. Oh, wait. Tamiyo's free now. Okay. I don't know what it gets me, but it is. Get me Chandra? What does Chandra do for me? Anything? Not so much. Kasmina gets me the creature I needed or wanted. I don't have a lot of time to waffle. I apologize to everyone who wants me to win this, but this is not an easy decision to make. Let's get the Chandra. Take Obliterate? Why do I take Obliterate? Oh, I can't play it. Nope. Why was I taking Obliterate? Can someone explain to me what I was going to do with that? Because they have a Karn and a liquid metal coating. I guess the coating goes away, but... Oh, the Spyglass goes away. Yeah, you guys were right. Yep. Would have killed the spheres, but yeah, I think we would have won right there. Yeah, if I had more time to think about it, I would have taken the Obliterate and we would have been in great shape. We're fine? God, can you stop doing that? Yeah. What are they attacking? Tamiyo? It's not so bad. Oh, but now they shut down the... this is so tilting. Yeah, you guys were right. 100%. Did not have enough time to think about it, and I don't know if time-wise we could have won that there, but yeah, we're done now. I made the misplay, and now I can't do anything. And we had exactly enough mana to Obliterate. So if I had done it, we would have been okay. There's just nothing left I could do anymore anyway. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Yeah. But it's worth saying that, like, and if they hadn't clocked me so hard in game 2, we would have had the time there to do it. But I mean, I'm not taking shots at my opponent for playing the game. Yeah, the deck was correct. The deck had everything it needed to win that match. Oh, hold on. I need a screenshot of this. Hey, Mr. Maple Syrup, how are you? Things are good. We've played some sweet decks today. Each time we've started off 2-0, and then we've gotten crushed by blue-red prowess, or blue-white prowess. No, white-red prowess. It's gonna take a minute. I think their Karn's only had 2. If I had Obliterated, it would have taken out their Spyglass, which means Wrenn and Six would have been able to finish off their Karns. They would have had literally nothing on board. Literally nothing. But for some reason, I was, like, thinking about the liquid metal coating as, like, I don't know, being, like, attached to Karn, which makes no sense at all. But, like, I was just considering, like, the Obliterate's not going to get rid of the coating Karn thing, which is going to take me off a land every single turn still. So I Anyway, it's when you don't have time and you're 9 matches in to unknown decks, I think sometimes you one might make some mistakes that are otherwise very, very simple and straightforward. Yeah, it was going to take a long time to win in that way. Although we have Wrenn and Six, right? So we rebuild our lands very quickly. We also would have had the Tamiyo. So it would have come together very quickly, I think. But not like 90 seconds quickly. It's too many game actions. So it's fine. I'm not... the deck had that. Matthias the Small. Can I keep this hand? I shouldn't in the dark. Not in modern. We don't keep this hand in modern. Maybe in standard, but turn to boom with no land lost. Let's go. Let's go. Let's flippin' go. Keep bottom that. Yeah, I mean, it's certain types of combo decks, right, Jackie? It's the game action intensive combo decks. Oh, baby, let it be taxes. Let it be taxes. Especially not, like, great for me if it is. Oh, some kind of creatures. Humans. Oh! Don't take the boom bust. Don't do it. I guess I got a turn 3 time warp with nothing on the board. I need to draw a planeswalker, lickety split. Like right meow. I guess I could draw a bolt. Be pretty good. They take the boom bust. Womp womp. Rude. You're rude, opponent. Sometimes you draw all the crappy cards that you are not supposed to draw. Well, we got the time warp next turn, assuming they don't have a Thalia or another Kite Sail. The enemy has been destroyed, sir. So the forest, your city, your palace, your dog. We're trying, El Rodeo-san. We're trying, but it's had its ups and downs. Oh, are they gonna name Core Illusion? Okay, because they're gonna play what's it called? Phantasmal Language. Okay, their clock is really slow here, so. Anything new in humans? They might have a Silver Quill Enforcer dealie. I don't know if they're playing it, and I don't know if it's good, but it exists. That card is a card. It's like the new Meddling Mage Light. Not Kasmina off the top. Okay, well, I guess, sure. Why not? I mean, if I draw a Utopia Sprawl, I can play the Obliterate. Which is pretty funny. And then some. Through Thalia, no problem. Mantis are sure. I mean, it's becoming more and more likely that I'm going to actually do it. Jeez, this hand out of them. It's like kind of mopey, but kind of not. This right here is why humans is a good deck. This kind of hand exists. Okay, I'm gonna stop taking my duels because if I do in fact obliterate, then jeez, why that? Why? All right, fine, whatever. Losing to the hyper aggressive decks again. We were on the draw. If we had been on the play, it would have been totally different. Although I mean, their hand was pretty bad. On the draw, I don't know if they would have kept the hand they had. Scotty no. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. If we draw a lightning bolt, we can grab our time warp, take another turn. Scourge? Reflector Mage. That's fine. Doesn't change anything much. Sprawl? Shit. Alright, just did. Okay. Gosh darn it. That's a stupid game. We just didn't draw anything. Oh well. It happens. Drew nothing but Arbor Elves. Just Arbor Elves all the way down. However, we have access to Anger of the Gods and Flames. Don't need anything else. Cut a Kasmina. I think I want the Obliterate. Maybe the other combo goes out. I say Obliterate is a combo, but it kind of is with just Planeswalkers and Obliterate. I'll keep this on the play, maybe. Okay, it's Fairy Master of Time. No. Kasmina is generally worse. Yeah, all right. We are the 0.1%. What? I don't know what you mean. Oh, yeah. Well, that just means we're exceptional. I mean, I don't know what you want me to tell you. That is fantastic. Thank you, opponent. Did you ever know that you're my hero? Cause we're jive talking. Jive talking just isn't no good. Yeah, baby. Get out of here. Anyone new to the channel, you know what we say when this happens. Hey, look, the next one. Gotta be accurate, damn it. So kill that. And then time for the boom play. You go hold priority, cast boom, target your fetch land and the opponent's land. Pay your mana. Sack it in response. Easy peasy. How to kill land without losing one. Is it good? Certainly good on the play. Real good on the play. Is it good in general? It's pretty good. It's fine. It's fine. Something you can do. Did it? Nope. Backup canopy. Opponent is not going down without a fight. Oh, nope. They're not playing anything. And now we have Wrenn and Six Teferi. The dream team. Chase the Mind Sculptor, eat your heart out. Oh, warms my heart. See all my friends working together. So they have a Mantis Rider. I'm gonna phase it out, I think, because then we time warp, get a bunch of activations. I guess phasing it out means they could get through on the next turn, and Chandra won't be able to blow it up. But I think it's worthwhile. Green? Green? Oh, you're right. They can't play the Rider. Bugler? I haven't seen that in a minute. Yeah, I see it, Jackie. I just always assume that humans can play basically anything they want, but obviously it's not even one of they have 2 white or a white and a green, but yeah. I got it, guys. I got it. I'm with you. They did get Kite Sail, but that's not really a big deal. We can dump lands here, no problem. Oh no, it's all good, guys. People are on all sorts of different types of delay, so don't even trip, dogs. Don't even trip. Teferi, master of time. I'm just getting warmed up. Hold on now, I'm gonna do it again. Good. All right. What did I say just now? Can't recall. Either way. Hold on now, I'm gonna do it again. Oops. It's working! It's working! That's a draw. All right. Okay then. So we'll just double check we're not gonna draw another one. But oh, okay. Huh. So I haven't actually played a land yet this turn, I believe. Or did I? I did not. Okay. Chandra into bus? Oh yeah, that would have been better. You're right. Yeah. Yeah, 100% Venoms. Chandra into bus would have been the way to do that. I was just on the other side of figuring out all my stuff there. But it worked. Old Temur Planeswalkers. Yep. I don't think I want to change anything here. Oh, Time Warp. You're great. I don't think this is good enough. Especially when they snapped off their 7. Yeah. Yeah. I really need to. I mean, I don't need to draw the second land, but there are a whole bunch of things that could go very wrong if I don't. Okay. That's kind of nice. All right, it's all down to this. What do they have on turn 2? Kitesail's bad. Thalia's bad. That's most of the worst. Blue? Black. Kitesail. Okay. So the problem with this is they could take the Wrenn and Six, and I don't have enough mana to kill the Kitesail and then play the Wrenn and Six, unless I draw land now. If I draw land now, we're okay. They took the Bolt. That is much less devastating. Interesting choice. I guess they erred on the side of caution. Yeah. All right. Fair enough. It's working. It's working for them. They have enough damage to kill my Wrenn and Six this turn. Yeah, that's going to be a problem too. Like if they drop in, no, they won't have Champion of the Parish, but they could have Noble Hierarch into like Values Attendant, I guess. Okay, no 1-drop's pretty good for me. Mantis Rider would be bad. A million things would be bad. Their whole deck is a problem for me here. But maybe we get a little lucky. Let's see. Come on, baby, hold together.
Stay on target. We're too close. Stay on target.
Oh, wow. That is a really bad card for them to have at this moment. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, if you want the damage, you gotta chance the Bolt here. Alright. They have successfully dinged my Wrenn and Six. Oh man, you scuffed my ride. Let's top deck Utopia Sprawl. Let's do it. Top deck Utopia Sprawl becomes Time Warp. Yeah. What is this? Okay. The name Time Warp or Boom? Probably Boom. No, the name Time Warp. Interesting. Okay. So if we find a Anger of the Gods, we can wipe them pretty badly. Although, I lose my elf too, so it's not like it's a victimless crime. Yeah, this hand is not working out so good now. I mean, I knew it was going to be risque, but... And make sure I have a double red for the anger if I pick it up. Okay, Wrenn and Six is going to die this turn. That's not a huge problem. Tamiyo, double Tamiyo in my hand is less good. Maybe could have boarded some of those out in favor of like the Kasminas or something that actually generates creatures. They kept the Vial on 2. Oh my god. This draw. You know, Obliterate will take them off of literally all their permanents, but I'm not counting on getting there. It's just like, yeah, okay. Oh, maybe they have the Thalia's Lieutenant? They should have done this differently then, if they do. Yeah, they should have put the Thalia's Lieutenant in, trigger on the stack, put the champion in. They missed a counter on their Thalia's Lieutenant. Not that it's likely to matter. Their creatures are too big now. I can't deal with the champion of the parish. Flame Slash won't do it. Lightning Bolt won't do it. Nothing does it. Yeah. I think we're just done. Yeah. All right. Unfortunate. But such is life. Smashy humans. Yeah. So 2 and 3 with both decks. I want to say with this one I dropped a match with a misplay. With the other one, we just got squeezed out a couple times. So they both have severe problems with the hyper aggressive decks in the format. The humans is not even maybe definable as a hyper aggressive deck, though they do have very aggressive draws. Really, what I did here was a spin on Temur Planeswalker or Temur taking turns with all the Planeswalkers, with Kasmina sort of just lumped on top of that, and Boom Bust as an interesting other thing in the deck. I don't think I've made the deck better, although it didn't seem like I made the deck all that much worse, and there was certainly a lot of play to it. Kasmina plus Teferi Master of Time was really sweet. I think there's probably room for some Jace the Mind Sculptors here somewhere, maybe instead of one of the Chandras or instead of one of the Teferi Master of Times. Teferi Master of Time is like kind of sweet because of its ability to loot away extra copies when you draw them. So it's like never problematic to draw them in multiples. Yeah, this is a good deck. Not a great deck, but a good deck. It's super fun. I think the Bant one is better. So if you're looking to play something like this, but you want to do it more better, the Bant one is better. I don't know. You don't need to play the Body of Research. I was just really enthused. But Oath of Teferi, Tamiyo, Time Warp, Teferi, Master of Time, all of this stuff, this synergy is just nuts. It's very powerful. I think a deck like this, almost exactly like this, is possible in Historic, although the mana is a bunch worse. But that's fine because I think that format is generally slower in that way. But it would be interesting to look at. Although Teferi Time Raveler is not there, so you probably don't have a good other Planeswalker on 3 unless you go to 4 colors. And if you go to 4 colors, your mana is getting really sketchy. Although maybe there's ways to fix it. In the 4th color, you'd get Royal Scions. Royal Scions is kind of interesting. And then with this Bant deck, we were kicking around the idea of going up to 80 cards, so you could play more nonsense, play Doubling Season, or all sorts of other crazy crap like that. Certainly not particularly good, but could be really, really sweet, really fun to play with. So with all of that out of the way, I hope everyone who is here right now has had a great time hanging out. Everyone in the future on YouTube, if you liked the video you were just watching, please be sure to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, check out any of my other videos that you are interested in doing so, and leave a comment if you have any input on the deck or some of the goofy, ridiculous, terrible plays I made. Pick up your Obliterates when you have the opportunity to cast them, I suppose, is the long and short of that. Let me just see if any of the obvious people for me to raid are streaming right now. Browser seems to be dying.